Hi, this is my ESP LTD EC401. I despise this guitar with every fiber of my being, and the only reason I purchased it was to make a video with it, after which I intend to sell it again as quickly as possible. However, in order to sell it, or make the video with it that I intend to, this thing needs a setup. Now I know how to set up a guitar, but do you? I found something that I think could be quite helpful. Join me. Now, I've recently bought a Kramer guitar, and in the box with that Kramer, what I found was this neat little manual, this neat little manual on how to set up your guitar perfectly. So, let's give it a shot, huh? Now, I don't know what gauge strings are on here. Again, I got this thing used with the intent of reselling it again, but for my purposes, I'm going to be using Ernie Ball regular slinkies because those are my go-to strings for everything. So let's get started. How to adjust the neck with adjustable trues rod. We're off to a great start, aren't we? Alright, let's see. The neck of your guitar is adjustable. It has been made of selected hardwood, properly cured. It is kiln dried to ensure proper curing. The adjustable rod both strengthens the neck and facilitates adjustment of bowed or warped neck. There are times when a neck will take on a slight bow or warp or neck hump. This will rarely occur. However, if it does, there is no cause for alarm if you do follow the procedure below for proper correction. For the sake of this video, let's just pretend that I don't know how to set up a guitar, you know? I got this thing in the mail with my first ever guitar, so I'm following it. A. Headpiece type of adjustable truss rod. Loosen 3rd and 4th strings. Do not remove strings from guitar. Loosey-goosey. Pull Leosi strings to one side so free access to nut cover can be obtained. Remove cover so neck adjustment nut is exposed. Oh, I skipped a step. How dare I? I'm a beginner. I'm supposed to follow the protocol. Sight down the neck from the top in order to see just how much of a bow or hump the neck has taken. Now, this is a thing that I've always been convinced is this is just a poser thing, right? This is what people at guitar stores do to look like they know what they're doing. You grab a guitar and you go, ooh, yeah, that's a good, and you don't know what you're doing for shit, and I stand by that. I will die on this hill. Note, hold the neck up at eye level and sight along the edge of fingerboard on both treble and bass sides. Nope, we just had that. We just went through that. I'm not doing that. Nope, Now, there's some neat little pictures if the camera will focus on the manual for just 1 second. String, neck. Neck with bow in the middle will cowspat action, impair intonation. If neck has bump, loosen adjustable nut. Neck with a hump in the middle will cause string rattle and false tones. Now, a thing that this manual also says, but it says it right here at the bottom, so you've already followed the rest of the steps, you've set up your guitar without the proper tools, and you have no idea what the proper tools are, because it didn't tell you until the manual is finished. Special note. This is a special note. This was made specially for me. When making these adjustments, it is best to place a straight edge on the frets to assure a perfect adjustment. Be careful not to tighten the knot too much, though when it becomes hard to turn, because it could result in stripping the threads or perhaps even breaking the truss rod. See, you don't want that. You don't want the truss rod breaking because you twisted it too hard. That would be terrible. Now, regardless of where on the manual it says to do this, it does say to use a notched straight edge. That would be one of these. So, before I proceed with anything else, I will do what a responsible guitar owner does, and very clearly, the previous owner of this guitar did not do, and I will apply some Dunlop lemon oil to it. This is a great video for all the hand fetish weirdos, isn't it? I'm already uncomfortable now, Jesus Christ. So, now that I've done all the polishing, time to apply some new strings. Now, I had a little bit of a hard time showing you on camera, but what we've got going on here is a textbook example of a bow. So, let's just follow the manual. How do you fix that? Neck with bow in the middle will cowspat action, impair intonation. It sure will. Now, this little picture does say tighten for bow, loosen for hump. However, say I'm a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to tighten it to achieve the bow, or if I'm supposed to tighten it in order to get rid of the bow, which I do not want. But of course, I do know the right answer, so I won't destroy this guitar for the sake of a video. Place guitar wrench. This is a guitar wrench, guys. That's what this is called. On adjustment nut, and turn very gently. Small fraction of a turn at a time. Okay, that's a stubborn one. Alright, there you go. Now let me just give it a try for fret buzz real quick. And voila! It really is that simple. Even with a manual this shitty. So that was one interesting manual, wasn't it? That genuinely came with an original Kramer guitar. They don't set the bar particularly high. I do enjoy the guitar though. A video coming up about that guitar soon, or what I'm going to do to it, and a video coming out about this guitar soon, or more specifically the pickups inside it and why I'm not a big fan of them. This is the first video I've done that has been fully off the cuff. I feel like you could tell that very easily. I'm not very good at improv. But if you did enjoy the video regardless of that, latest video is somewhere up here, subscribe button somewhere down there, hit it if you feel like it. See ya.